Yo, what's up with y'all? Welcome back. Ladies and gents, goddamn, we done made it goddamn 200 subscribers for the channel. I know that's not really shit, but goddamn, that's a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? When I first dropped my first video on the channel, I thought I was probably gonna get like 3 views, and that's about it. Never ever thought that goddamn I'll start getting people start subscribing to the channel and liking the videos and all the other good stuff and getting comments from y'all. I appreciate the support and love. Hopefully this channel starts to grow more and expand. That's what I'm hoping for. Regardless of what happens, I'm gonna keep dropping content on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but the good things and good vibes only. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, and I'm rocking with y'all the long way. You feel me? Is love going both ways. So I just wanted to say I appreciate it, and shit. Hopefully by the time the end of the year, I'm gonna say 230. I ain't gonna jump and say 700 subscribers. I'm gonna just say like 230. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, we're gonna start climbing up there. So, yeah, just keep running up them numbers. You know what I'm saying? Get the views up, get the likes up. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you fuck with. Tell me what you don't fuck with. Y'all let me know what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? And which leads to what we got going on right now. So, I was, I had a couple of requests from people asking me how to make y'all own RailFan series videos and all that other good stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I thought this would be a good time to explain how I do things and how you can do things in your own sim and whatnot. And I guess this is kind of like a 200 subscriber special video or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to sound like I'm important, but I know I'm really not. But we gonna go along with it. You feel me? We gonna go along with it. But yeah, man, I appreciate everything. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I'm not. But this is what we got. We got an empty sim going on right now, and like I said, I'm gonna show y'all what I be doing. Now, first things first. I got a rail driver. So if you ain't got a rail driver, this may be kind of difficult for you to follow along. I do use my keyboard just for certain buttons to press, but I don't run trains at all with my keyboard. Like, I don't even know how to run trains with this sim with the keyboard. I know you can, and I know a lot of people do because they don't have the rail driver, but I got the rail driver to get actual, realistic, running or whatever you want to call it. I want that realistic feel, like I'm in a real train. You know what I'm saying? And of course, those of y'all who are new to the channel, I am a real conductor. So I do run trains. I do all that shit. So I just come on a sim, and basically when I run, I damn near do it just like in real life. Now, and since we're on this page, on this topic, I am going to start streaming Train Simulator 2022 and Train World Sim. Now, when I'm going to be on Train Simulator, I'm not going to be running realistic because I'm going to actually be running on keyboard because I don't know how to configure my rail driver to that sim, and I used to back in the day, but I don't know how to do it now. So when I do run that sim, I'm gonna be using keyboard. So I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of throttle swiping and just not legit shit while I run. So and to another point, I am gonna make another video on how to run a train properly, or at least how I run. So it's gonna be kind of proper and kind of not. Now, there's some ways how different railroads run, so they're just if there's other real railroaders and engineers, conductors out there that's watching the video and be like, that's not how. Well, look, we all know that there's different types of ways, and different people run certain ways and differently. So I'm gonna show y'all how I run and how I've learned from engineers and how they ran and stuff, because that's where I get my shit from. I used to, when I'm up in a cab and I'm conductor and whatnot, I go over there to the engineer side and watch them run. You know what I'm saying? I see how they do things, and then I implement it here in the sim. So that's all it is to it. So like I said, I'm gonna drop another video, explain how I run and stuff. So that's gonna come out pretty shortly after this video. Maybe a video or two after this one, or maybe the next one, I don't know. But I will drop a video of how to run, just in case some of y'all are new to railroad and want to learn how to actually run a train. We gonna goddamn get that done for you, goddamn it. So now back to this. Like I said, keyboard, rail driver, that's what I got. So that's what we're starting off with right now. For those of y'all who wants to know how I'm running with a rail driver. So first things first, I come into sim, control F1, and that's gonna bring up this screen that I already have a CN locomotive in here. But so this is all the engines and locomotives that I have. All the orange ones, if you're new to Run 8 and don't have Run 8, so all the orange is all the engines that I have bought. And yes, you have to buy everything. Because I know a couple of people ask me, is this game free? No, it's not free. You got to buy the cars. There's cars that are different. I have, and we'll get to that, but honestly, I could buy all these locomotives right now if I wanted to. I'm just lazy as hell, to be honest. And another thing, I'm not really, because I'm pretty sure y'all have noticed, but I'm not too much of a fan of SDs and like the old school, SD40s and whatnot. So that's why I don't have them. I could get them if I want to, and I probably am just to have them. But as you can see, I got GP40s, SD40-2s, SD45s. So I got SD40s, but just not these. What else I got? And then the Gevos and Aces. That's all it is. I know some of y'all have asked me too. Do they have SD70 Max and Dash 9s? No, they don't. The only road power you got is just these Gevos and Aces. That's all you got. And for yard power or local jobs, you got SD45s, SD40s, and the Jeeps. That's all you got. Hopefully in V3, they drop a couple of more locomotives in here for us to run. Like y'all said, like some Max or Dash 9s or SD60s, whatever. Hopefully they drop something. And if y'all ask me any questions about V3, I know nothing about it. I be trying to find out what the hell's going on with it. Apparently, really nobody knows. So, it's just a waiting game. I did hear it was supposed to be dropping somewhere towards the end of this year. I don't know. So don't quote me on it. I don't know. That's what I heard from the grapevine, so I really don't know. But hopefully it drops soon. I'm waiting on it so we can run on the what's that? I think the Fitzgerald sub from the southern Georgia to I think mid Georgia. I think was where it goes to. I don't know where it goes to, Montgomery or something. It goes up to somewhere. Manchester, Georgia, I think is where it goes to. Anyway, so yeah, this is my engine pack right here. It's my Amtrak. I got everything for Amtrak. I don't know what the hell happened to this auto rack right here. Apparently I need to do something with that. So that's gonna show up as a regular box car, a Renegade box car. I don't know what happened to that. I've never messed with this car, so I don't know why it's grayed out right there. But I really don't care, because these two Amtrak auto rack cars they look damn near the same, so that's why I don't worry about it, because I still have this one, so it's really no big issue to me. I do have all the engines for Amtrak and all the cars for Amtrak, as you can see there. I have every single auto rack. I have every box car. All the center beams and bulkheads. I got all the hoppers, closed hoppers, the 3-bay hoppers and 2-bay hoppers and 4-bay hoppers. Got all those. Got all the coil cars and gondolas. All the open top hoppers. All the trailers and flat cars, as the gang will call it, piggybacks. That's what they call those flat cars back in the day. They're definitely not called piggybacks now. Nobody ever calls them piggybacks. I know when I used to work at the interstate, they called them pigs. They called them pigs, but they ain't calling them goddamn piggybacks. I do have all the reefers. I got all the tanks and all the well cars, which nobody calls them the well cars either. These are double stacks. These are your intermodal train, your damn near, this is your high priority train right here, all these goddamn cars. This is your fastest train for freight. This is your high priority train. Furniture, mail, cars, food, whatever you can think of goes in these containers. So that's why this train is primarily always a priority train, and everybody needs to get the fuck out this train's way, because this train gotta goddamn get from point A to point B ASAP. So this is what all this bad boy is. And so with these, like your Walmart, your UPS, and your FedEx. I clicked the wrong one. Holy moly donut. I clicked the wrong one. Delete you. Yeah, there it is. There goes your UPS. So this is your high priority train right there. Right there. So you got your FedEx, ground, Walmart, UPS. That is your high priority train. No other train on the railroad besides Amtrak has more priority than this train right here. So goes with the double stacks, and I'll show y'all what buttons I'm clicking to get these. So really, this tutorial is for people who don't have the sim, or who has a sim and is new to it. So for the folks who have this and know what they're doing, of course this tutorial is not for you. So I know some of y'all probably are stating the obvious of what I'm doing, so I just want to throw that out there. This is definitely for the people who ain't got it, who want it, or who has it and is new to it. Go to well cars. Let me see if I can remember. I think it's DTTX 9 through 10 is your FedEx. Group hub. Oh, we're going to relinquish that. Tagger, all three. Oh, EMP, yeah, EMP. So this is your mail train too. Of course, FedEx, you got a whole bunch of mail and packages and all that other good shit. You'll definitely see these trains a lot during winter. Well, you see them all the time. EMP is more of an NS intermodal. They do a lot of EMP and FedEx. BN does a lot of FedEx and multi-intermodal. UP does some too. UP does FedEx too. I don't think they do too much of. They might do some EMP, but mostly NS does a lot of EMP. So yeah, that's your high priority right there too. So this is basically like an NS intermodal train right there. And then for those of y'all who kind of pay attention to what I be doing with, I be trying to make the trains look realistic, because the trains that this sim throws in for AI, they are just all junk. I hate them. That's why I always built my own AI trains, because I make them more realistic of what it's supposed to be in real life. So every single RailFan video that I made, all the AI trains that pass by, I make them, because I don't like the way this game puts out AI. So anyways, F11, F12 is your pacer stacks. 16, 17, 18 is your CSX and UMAX. And so is DTX1. And 3 is the stars, or whatever the fuck it's called. So this is more of a, actually I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. Reverse. So this is more of a UP train, a Union Pacific stack train. This is what that looks like. So for those of y'all who seen a UP intermodal train, this is what they got going on. And I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and that's all you see is UP. Most of Texas is all UP. But Texas got UP, BN, and Kansas City Southern running around in that state. But it's primarily, it's all UP that runs the show in Texas. So yeah, there you go. Group Hub and Pacer Stack, UMAX, another UMAX just with the red stripes. I actually like that one. CSX and UMAX, Pacer Stack and CSX and Stack. I don't know what the hell. I've seen this in real life, but I just don't know what company that is. But yeah, this is your that is definitely your UP intermodal train right there. So that's that. I wish I had the other packs or well packs for BN, but these are definitely BN. I'm just grab these just for right now. I'm not gonna grab all of them. Now, actually, you know what? So this is BN intermodal. This is what you'll see on BN. Well, you won't see this Crowley. That's actually you'll see that a little bit on CSX, and then EFC for Florida East Coast Railroad is really Crowley and TEX Tex. But all these you will definitely see CMA CGM on BN's intermodal trains, Costco, shipping China. You definitely see those on BN. Let me see if I can grab some more. Grab these. Wow, you're not working for me, are you? There you go. Delete those, reverse, random, blah, blah, blah. Tagger. Scroll down, throw those out there. So then you got whatever this is. I've seen these. OOCL. I've seen those. So all these you'll see on BN. And then the most famous one that you'll definitely see on BN the most is your JB Hunt and Snyder. So I'm gonna right click one Snyder. Evergreen, you'll see some Evergreen, JB Hunt, Snyder, China, JB Hunt, Hanjin. I don't know if you'll see K-Line much. You'll see Hyundai. I'll get China in there too. And then I'll put some more JB Hunt, Schneider in there too. So throw that in there. Mix it up. Tag them. Weigh them. Fill them up. Boom. So this first part, just these first three, you'll see these the most on the BN. Schneider and JB Hunt. As they have a big old contract with them boys. You'll see a little bit of JB Hunt with NS. NS has a little bit of JB Hunt. You won't see too much JB Hunt with UP. CSX got a little bit of JB Hunt too. You got a little bit, but you won't see too much with UP. And K-Line, I don't see nobody else using honestly, I haven't seen K-Line in a minute, to be honest with you. I have not seen K-Line in a minute. But yeah, this is your intermodal for sure. So I'm gonna delete those. So like I said, to key up the menu, Control F1. So let's go back to Locomotive. So let's say you want a Locomotive. Just left click any locomotive you want. So I just throw in a Kansas City Southern Ace. And then if I want this whole entire, again, if you want a car, just click it, or click it and drag it over. That's another way you can put that in there. Or you can left click and click shift, drag it over, and bam, you got every single one. Reorder it. So basically this is just putting all the cars at random, and then random reverse, so reversing the cars. Or if you want certain cars, like say I just want a CSX, a UP, and a Southern Pacific, I'm going to left click CSX, control, and I'm gonna keep my hand on control. Left click, left click. That's it. Let go of control, slide these right on over, and I keep going and going and going. So you see all these cars are CSX, UP, and SP. So if I want some more, I just keep going. If I want it to stop, just double click. I guess over here, don't double click over here. So double click on the right and you'll see it'll go away. And let's say I want this ETTX, and then I want these two and the last one. So now the only thing that's gonna be popping up over here are those four, and I can put them anywhere I want. So I double click, again, random order, and let's say I want this CSX. I don't want the CSX on the head end, I want it on the ass end. Just drag it all the way down, and now your last car is a CSX. So let's just say that's all I want. That's all I want. So let me see if you can do no. So we'll go back. I'll go back here. So place train. So once you're done with here, this is what you like. You're good with this. That's the train you want. Come up here to where it says place train. Click it, and then your train will pop up. Left click, and there you go. To get this out the way, Control F1 twice. There you go. It's gone. For those of y'all who have Rail Driver, I'm gonna F12 this. So F12 is your player. This is how tall your avatar is. So you know your average height for a person, I guess, whatever. So I can't really fly anywhere. I'm on the ground only. And when you're online, you have to be F12 on the ground, or you cannot throw a switch. Now, if you are single player in single mode like I am, you can throw the switch. So you can be in the air, but you can't be far away and click it. It's not gonna do it. You have to be somewhere in range to click it. So I'm gonna F12 this on the ground for right now. If you have a Rail Driver, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For me, it's my 5th button on the top. So you know with the Rail Driver, you got like at the bottom, you have like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you have 28 buttons total at the bottom of your Rail Driver, the blue buttons. My 5th one at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pressing, oh no, I'm capped. I'm lying to you. My 6th button. My 6th button at the top is my free cam button. So I'm pressing that, and now I'm gonna press the button on the Rail Driver with the arrow keys, and boom. Now I get to go anywhere I want. So that's how I get the free cam. I know somebody asked me, how do you get free cam? My brother, if you got a rail driver, it's the 6 button at the top. Click that bad boy and you are good to go. Now this is me clicking on the arrows. Right click your mouse to move left and right, up and down. Same thing with your button on the your rail driver. So right click, you can move all you want. Now this is how fast we're going for right now. If you want to go faster, and you know what, I learned this on my own. I didn't even act, because I seen other people's videos and I was like, how the fuck are they moving so damn fast? I couldn't get it. Control W, and again, use your mouse. You're gonna be using your mouse a lot, so right click your mouse and look at this. We're just flying. We're just flying. We can fly through the whole damn map. Fly through the whole damn map. You can go all the way up. You can go all the way down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes it goes crazy. And bam. So that's how you do that. That's how you do that. It's Control W. So again, I'm gonna F12 this, get on the ground. Now to start the engine, you could do it manually inside. Oh, okay, so I'm glad that happened. So let me relinquish. So as you can see, I'm hitting the keyboard and I'm hitting the space bar for the horn. And as you can hear, there's no horn. You gotta click on the train on the middle. You see how I'm clicking right here and nothing's happening? Or if I click on the ass end of this engine and nothing happened, you have to click in the middle and then just click again on the ground or wherever, and this is your train. So now I'm gonna click the space bar. And now it's your train. Now it's your train. Again, if you want to relinquish, click the middle and relinquish. Just click it again in the middle, it's yours. And it'll tell you at the top, train relinquish. Train now belongs to you, controlling the unit KCS 4160. That's our locomotive, a KCS 4160 SD70 Ace. This is our train. We're an auto rack train and we are empty. We're empty, so we don't have no cars. So those of y'all who don't know cars, I'm actually have a briefing about that too with y'all. And let me let y'all know something. Briefing is what railroads call when you are coming up with a game plan. It's a brief. So everything that I'm talking to y'all about right now is a brief. Y'all can call it a tutorial, I'm calling it a brief. Okay, we're having a job briefing. So anyways, enough jaw jabbing with that. So like I said, now that we have the train, I can jump inside. So for those of y'all again who don't know how to enter a locomotive, Control F11 is how you get inside of a train. Control F11. If you want to get out of a train, F12, that's it. F12 and you're on the ground. Control F11 back in. Or, like I said, if you want to go from inside to roaming around, free roam, or free cam, whatever you want to call it, top button, 6 button to the right. Get out of that bad boy. If you want to ride the side of the train, like right here, you got to get close to it. You probably can get it right here. Yeah, you can get it right there. F11, that's how you get on the train. So when you want to conduct, you're a conductor and you're doing a 2-man crew with somebody, you want to get on the train and ride it, it's F11. Again, F12 to get off. F11 get on, F12 get off. And if you want to climb it all the way up, so now you see I'm on the deck, and then you want to climb in, F11. So now I'm inside, and you can sit in the conductor's seat. If it'll let me, you got to play around with it. Let me see if I can do it in the back. Nope. Oh, now it goes over there. Well, I guess it's not letting me right now. But you could go inside and sit down. I don't know why it's just sitting me right here at the top. Yeah, it's not letting me get inside the conductor. But you can't go in the conductor seat. It lets me sit in the engineer seat, but it won't let me sit in the conductor seat. So this is your train. Like I said, you can start it up in here with this button right there. That's how you can start this bad boy. And then of course you need these bad boys on, and then all you got to do is start this bad boy. But of course my operations ain't too good. So this is how you manually start a train. Time to load up, whatever. I don't know about y'all, but I like the sound of EMDs, especially when they in notch 5 through 8. So I think it's good now. I think it's good now. So now you turn on the field generator. Now your train should be good to go. Of course, since you did it manually, you don't have a COM, which is your EOT, which is the end of train device. That is your telemetry device, your FRED, flashing rear end device, whatever you want to call it. It has a lot of names for it. We'll jump back there. I'll show you what that is. And actually, if you want to just jump to the end of your train, Control F12. There you go. Instead of doing all that flying thing, like I just said, free roaming, instead of doing this, Control F12. Now you're back. So this is the ascent of our train, the rear of your train. So you just click on the knuckle, and where is EOT? Attach. So this is your EOT. As you can see, the angle cock open automatically to connect. We just opened all the way. So now this device right here is a key device. This is, for those of y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little history on railroad. This device took out a lot of men's jobs and women. Don't want to discriminate. A lot of people's jobs were lost because of this device right here. This device is the end of your train, literally. That's the end of your train, not this car. This device is the end of your train. That is the signifying, I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but that is the signifying piece right there to define the end of your train. This device right here, this EOT, end of train device. And what this does is it gives the head end, which we call Mary, since this is called FRED, the flashing rear end device. The box up there to let the engineers know what FRED is doing back there is called Mary. Why they call it Mary, we don't know. I don't know. But anyways, this device right here gives the engineer or the train crew vital information, like the pressure on the rear of his train is letting him know what his pressure is throughout the whole entire train and what's going on with the last car. So if he's setting, you know, a minimum on the head end, which is brakes, he's setting about, you know, 5 to 6 pounds. This device back here is going to let him know that his automatic air throughout the whole entire train has dropped with the head end of his train, and that this car right here is, if this car isn't setting up, then that's letting the engineer know that something is wrong with the rest of his train. If the engineer is setting a minimum, and he sees from the EOT that is still staying at 90 psi, and it hasn't dropped to, you know, 80, 85 or 84, then he knows something is up, and he knows that, you know, something's wrong with his air throughout his train. If he does see that it drops, then he knows that this EOT is working. So this thing also flashes at nighttime. So it also flashes to let folks know that, hey, I'm a train and I'm in front of you, don't run into the back of me. So you can see this light from miles, literally miles away, and this goddamn light in real life is pretty fucking bright, and it'll let you know that there's a train in front of you. Okay, so that's what that is. That's why they call it FRED, flashing rear end device. There goes your flash. There goes your flash. So let's throw this back to daytime. Yeah, and so during the day it doesn't flash. It has a sensor, so it knows when to start flashing, when, you know, the sunset or sunrise, whatever the hell. It knows when to start and stop flashing. So yeah, that's what took out all the cabooses right here, is this bad boy right here. So all the people who used to work in the caboose, which I think was like between 1 and 5 people, or 4, 3 people used to be in the goddamn caboose. Yeah, all them folks lost their job because of this device right here that took over the whole caboose industry. So a lot of people really hate, a lot of old heads hate this damn thing, needless to say. I can't really say shit because I was never in the era where I had to ride cabooses, which seemed like they used to have a lovely time back in that caboose. Let me tell y'all that right now. Anyways, let's stick to this tutorial. I done goddamn faded off of what we got going on. So this is how you can set up your train. That's it. So now you could release your brake, which is right here is your automatic. So this is the brake that applies throughout the whole entire train. This one right here, this is your independent that only controls the brakes of your locomotive. Actuate, or bail off, either one you want to call it. And then of course right here is your dynos, your dynamic braking. That's what I use most. 97% of the time I will use dynamic to slow down my train. This is your throttle, of course. And then right here is your reverser, so forward, of course, to make the train go forward. Neutral, and then throw it backwards. So if you put it in forward, as you can see, you can go from notch 1 to notch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know why it's not showing up animated to do that right now. I don't even think it's moving. No, it's not. Don't know why. I probably started this pretty bad. Probably started pretty bad. Oh, there, yeah, see? I messed it up. So there you go. We're moving. I forgot to put it back and run. So there you go. That's how you start up a train manually. Look. Beep beep, EOT is on the move, which means the ass end of our train back there is moving. As you can see, we are moving. So once this pops up and it says the rear of your train is moving, which means your whole entire train is stretched out, is draft, all your knuckles are draft, you can start notching up. You start notching up. And like I said, I'm not gonna get too, you know, I'm going ahead and stop this train. I'm not gonna go too, we put a train into emergency. I'm not gonna go too in detail. Like I said, this is a tutorial on how to set up your RailFan videos and AI. So I'm not gonna get too detailed about how to run the train. Like I said, we gonna get another tutorial on how we do that shit. Wow. Let me just instant stop that. We are just rolling. So let me delete that. And let's go back. Wow. Let's go before this signal here. And we'll throw it on, what is this, main 2? I don't know. Main 1, main 2, what? Some main. So now we got KCS 4145. And let's just start up doing the cheat mode. So just click all of these right here and you'll have a lovely train to run. So auto start all locomotives, we only have one. Auto CB, MU, DP, EOT, automatic. I don't know what the hell is, I don't know what the abbreviation for CB is for. I'm guessing this is automatic brake for AB. I know what EOT is, that's in the train device. I know what MU and DP is. MU is your MU cables. So that's what you will have linked up. So these cables right here, all three of these are your MU cables. Right there's your main reservoir, and then in the middle you should have a brake pipe for your automatic. It should be right there. And then these are your independent, your main reservoir, and something else. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know. So you just hook these up between each locomotive. They don't sim that in here in the game. I think they might sim it in Train Sim World, so that like I said, we'll get on that, and I'll show y'all a little bit more because they're more detailed about how they got trains running on that sim compared to this one. This sim is by far the best sim to have running a train wise. Of course, not graphic wise. It's not bad. I ain't gonna complain about it. Does it need work? Hell the fuck yeah. But I'm not gonna too much complain about it. So again, when we run trains, I am gonna go over what these signs mean. They're kind of stuff like that is self-explanatory. Signals, and I'm gonna explain what this signal right here is an absolute. So I'll explain what an absolute signal is, intermediate signals, CTC. I'll explain CTC, TWC, track warrant control, and ABS. I don't think they have ABS in this sim. I think they do online. They do some track warrants. I'll explain that because in real life I actually do run on dark territory and CTC and ABS. Believe it or not, I run on every single one. So yeah, I'll explain all that in the next video when I show y'all how we run trains and how we do shit and how we fuck up shit. Goddammit. So this is how you start up your train if you don't want to, do all that shit that I did in there. And just like I said, boom, 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 boom. Click all these and you're good to go. Goddammit. So you just hop up here, click that parking brake off, toot toot, and then off you go. Also, now it's working. Yeah, now it's working. So this right here going from idle to notch 8, that's called throttle swiping. You don't want to do that in real life. It's not good for the engine, and you can also get your ass fired too. So keep that in mind. So that's how you throw out a train, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you want this to be AI'd, click on the bad boy in the middle and just put AI recruit. Now you could see that is AI because it'll tell you at the top. KCS 4175 now has a AI engineer on board, and you can see 2 people in here. Now, if those y'all who notice, most of the time on my RailFan series videos, you'll know it's me because of my train horn cadence. AI. They don't have mixed horn cadence. They only have one, and the one is the one that is the right way you're supposed to do it. Most railroaders, most engineers don't do it the right way, mainly because they're just lazy as fuck, or they hate the damn horn them damn selves, just like some of y'all hate the damn horns when we blow them things. This train is gonna stop because it has a red signal. And that's one thing I don't like about AI on this game is they pull up straight on the goddamn signal. Look how close it is. I'll let y'all know something. In real life, you don't get this close at all to a signal unless you are pulling in a siding or something where you have to absolutely put it all the way from nuts to nuts because your train is just that long. But a train like this, as you can see, we have tracks 4 days that we don't need to be creeping up that damn close. In real life, Perchy Corp. He's supposed to have been stopped 400 feet away from the signal. So for, I say about right here is where he will stop. Which, like I said, for those of y'all who pay attention, you will know how I set up the trains and if I let AI take control or not, because if I park the train, you won't see me park that goddamn close to the signal. I'll be about 400 feet back, or you'll know that it's me running the train. Like I said, the horn cadence, or if I'm outside running the train, your engineer won't be shown up here. So that's how you know AI is on the train. Or if you're online that another player is on the train, you will have both crew members. You'll have the conductor and you'll have the engineer. Now so let's say I want to take control. So just in about 5 seconds or so, this is going to be my train. Just click, click, click. Okay, see, now it's my train. So now that I'm outside the cab, now look. No engineer. So that's how you know it's me. That's me, of course. Let me turn this down. There you go. Hopefully y'all can hear me better. Alright, let's cut that bell. So now, like I said, I can use the keyboard to blow the horn, or I can use the button on my rail driver to blow the horn too. So I don't use the keyboard too much, like I said, to run the train. So when I do blow the horn, when I do the special horns, like then I use my keyboard, because it kind of catches the horn quicker, so you can blow that quicker. Ooh, I didn't mean to turn on. Now when I do it with my rail driver, you see how I kind of messed up with it, because it doesn't catch on as quick as the keyboard. So that's how you know it'll be. It will be me. So this, I'm gonna show y'all the regular. I'm gonna get away a little bit, so I'm gonna be blowing y'all ears out. So this is nice little view of the train coming by. This is where normally most of the views I go with, is right here. So a normal train cadence is 2 longs, a short, and a long. That's how you know it'll be AI most of the time, because they do it perfectly. Actually, I'm gonna let AI take control, and I'm gonna let him do it for you actually. So AI, we're gonna give him a signal. So of course F3 to get to the dispatch board. We are on the BNSF Bakersfield sub, so we're gonna click over. Here goes this AI train. We'll just let it take over. So this will tell you the train symbol, which I didn't put none. Who's controlling it? AI. The length of this train is 4012, and the horse per turn is 2.1. So this train will definitely make track speed, which I think for auto racks and intermodal trains is 70 out here. I know out here is 70. I think it's around 55 here or something like that. But this train definitely gets to move pretty quick. These engines can definitely pull some shit. So like I said, come here to the board. Where we at? We're up here. So we'll give him a signal. So you can see now he has a flashing yellow. That's the aspect, which is a flashing yellow. Signal indication for UP. Like I said, that is a advanced approach. BN, I think that's a medium approach, or approach medium or some shit. I don't know. But we're gonna give him a little bit more so he can start skating out. Now he should have a green, a clear, which means proceed. So we're gonna drop here, and we're gonna drop down, and we're just gonna F12 this bad boy, and we'll wait for him to get a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna free roam this, and we'll just get down a little bit more. So now he's revving up, get a nice little view, set up shop. And now we are just a rail fanner, just waiting for this KCS train to come, ladies and gentlemen. So this is how you get down and to the nitty and gritty to start your. There goes the gates and bells going down. I don't know what the hell's up with this one right here. This one's on some bullshit. But just listen. Now you got one more long, a short, and one more long through the whole entire crossing. That's how you're supposed to blow through a crossing, just like that. That's how you blow through the crossing. Yeah, go ahead and go up. Now, now if you have a joker like me, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go ahead and place the train, I'm going to start it up. And I'll show you how you know it's me running that bad boy. So we'll get them going. We'll give it about another 10 seconds or so. Now we're the KCS 4159. We'll start this bad boy up. Alright, we're good. Now we can start running this bad boy. Let's throw this a notch 2 to start off. Alright, now I will show y'all how I goddamn do my cadence, and then we'll drop some more trains off and whatnot, and I'll show y'all a little bit more of how I do shit on it. So like I said, you know, most engineers, you know, they have been engineers for a long time, so you know that horn gets pretty old. You know what I'm saying? So. You hear just every single type of cadence in the world, and it does not match up to what it's supposed to. Go ahead and get that light on. See how I did the short, and then look, extra short. That's your old head one. Or they'll start like that and then long. Bam, bam. You see how it's all just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have different type of cadence that you can do, and then with a crossing like that close to each other, sometimes you don't even put 4 in there. You put 3 or 2, or they'll do this, the quick one. They'll do that one. So it's all different types of cadence that you can do. So we'll go ahead and delete that. So let's go ahead and I don't know. Let's find another place that I go to pretty often, which is Hanford. So this is what I do. I line up my trains for AI sometimes. Go ahead and give some signals both ways. And I think that's good there. And hit the middle and spacebar to teleport. So now we're in Hanford, California. And as you can see, there's a clear signal to go southbound, and then there's a signal here to go northbound to Kuala and Hammond and up to Stockton, California. So it's the Amtrak station. God damn it, if I can fucking talk. In Hanford. So we'll come here, delete that, get rid of that. It's I don't know. Let's get I love Faramex, so let's get a Faramex. Hey, you know what? We'll put it. You know what? We'll put it. We'll get an NS. We'll get an NS and a BNSF Ace. Reverse that. And we're just throwing some random ass. We'll throw some random intermodal cars, and then we'll throw in some auto racks on the ass end of the train. How about that? Click that. Oops. Drag that back down. And then you can also drag them like this if you want to, and then random reverse again. So throw that out of here. Bam. There goes your train. I don't want to be no damn 9616. That was an ugly number. We'll be 7530 though. That's a nice looking number. So again, F1, or is it F1? No, it's not. Click on the train. I'm sorry. Just click on the middle of the train and pop up this. Go to Tagger. Click on it. Click on the first car and then scroll all the way down. We have 46 cars, as you see, and then just slide over to fill your cars. There you go, your train, your loaded intermodal train / auto rack. Well, it's all together in an intermodal train. Start up your train. You hear it start up, and there you go. Now you're a RailFan at the Amtrak station. Alright, so here goes your train. A nice, beautiful train. There goes your ass in, there goes your marker. They also call it marker too, your marker. And then let's throw an AI train on this bad boy. I put it on the wrong track. I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and do this, because that was pretty foolish of me. And if you don't want to keep doing this over and over, making a train full, now hit it, copy player train. So now if I delete this, oh my goodness. So if I delete this and put it back on the track, bam. You don't have to keep filling it up and up and up and up and up. And if you want to just do it hand by hand and not fill it up, you can just click on the car and press empty, and now you have a empty car. And vice versa, if you want it full, just put it back up there. But you know what? Fuck it. Customer didn't want no car, no container. So there you go. Now we're 9635. Start this back up. And now we'll throw a AI local. 2 Jeeps BN, sure, why not? Get some box cars, why not? Get a coil car. Let's get a center beam, a bulkhead. Let's just grab some dangerous and nasty tank cars. Let's get a reefer. Let's get a Tropicana juice and a Cryex. And that's about it that we want. Let's put this bad boy on this track. Let's go ahead and relief. AI recruit that bad boy. He got his signal. He's good to go. And boom. Now we're about to have an action-packed scene of some railroading, ladies and gentlemen. So let's click back on our train. We're gonna run it, and we'll start taking off. So now we are about to be a foamer. We are happy because we hear lights, gates, and bells. We got 2 trains approaching at the same time. We are just a happy RailFan right now, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. And we got foreign power on the head end of this train too. My goodness me. Horns blowing. Yeah, you getting your whole entire goddamn action pack going on right now. My goodness. We got trains coming both ways. Let's go ahead and back up actually. drone view, quote unquote drone view. This is our drone. So when we have the camera angles like this is our drone, since we got that nowadays. Okay, that's the end of that short ass local train. So there goes the end of that train. So now we're just gonna focus on our train now. We're still going through the town of Hanford, California. That's what we're going through right now. We're not a long train at all. Our ass of the train is right there. He's still going down there. We are just a happy RailFan right now. We just had an action pack of 2 trains going by right now, as usual that I put that's going on, just to get a little more juice and action throughout our RailFan videos. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no dry, boring video. You know what I'm saying? So he goes down there and he's going this way, and now cars are now happy because the train has cleared up. They're good to go. As you can see right here, as the rear of our train passes by this sign that says 45, we are good for the speed of 45. So that's what we're gonna pick up to. And now, let's say we want to, you know, we're us foamers. We packed our bags and we traveled and we got ahead of this train, and now we're at this location. So now we're here. So now, you know what I'm saying, give a little, you know, I see, you know, me in the train right now, I see a foamer, so I'm gonna, you know, give him a little horn show. Give him a couple of toot toots, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's me too. I do the toot toot. I play around with the horn, you know what I'm saying? Pause. And then I start to get into my horn cadence. And then when I pass by, I give them another little toot toot. You know, that really be making people's days too. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's really all it is to it. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. It really ain't shit to it, to be honest with you. That's really how you make your RailFan videos. Honestly, like I said, there's nothing to it at all. Like I said, it's pretty simple. There might be a couple of times where you might forget to do this and that and whatnot. As the train just going by, let's see what we catch before they catch the signal. There it is. We got it clear. We're in our drone. As you see, that signal dropped down. Which this is an intermediate signal because you got number plates up there. So like I said, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully y'all somewhat kind of got an idea on how to make your AI trains and to set up shop. Like I said, you know, I really don't know what else to show y'all about how to make a train because it's that easy. If I've missed out on anything or whatever, let me know. That's really all I got, to be honest with y'all. It's pretty simple to make your own RailFan videos. That's how I do things. Like I said, you just come up here, you find wherever you want to go to, you set up shop, you place your train. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. Like I said, you just put your train anywhere you want to. You can take over yourself, or you can AI recruit it. It does not matter what you do. That's all it is to it, to be honest. Like I said, if I missed anything, let me know. If y'all want another tutorial on how to do it, I will do another one. Like I said, with this channel, I am going to be putting different train simulators up here, so it won't just be Run 8. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be too boring. And I notice I don't get too much views on the flight simulators, but like I said, I don't do it for the views. I do it just because I like to sim, I like to fly, I like to run trains, I like to do all that shit. So I'm gonna be throwing up a whole bunch more flight simulators. Regardless of how many views I get, I don't care if I get 1 view. I don't care if I get none. I'm still gonna do it just because I like doing it. Like I said, I'm gonna drop another video or tutorial on how to make your own. Now the next video that I do on how to make your own AI and stuff, I'm gonna show y'all how I place cars in the rail yards and at industries like this one, how to make it look realistic, like right here and over here. These places right here is where your local jobs go to, and I'll explain what local jobs do. I'll explain what road jobs do, transfers. So all of these are your industries. I'll show you how to spot cars here to make it look realistic and whatnot. I'll show you all that stuff. But in the meantime, I don't know if y'all saw me trying to play that off because I said whatever. Look, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Like I said, leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel, if this video sucked, if it was good, tremendous, lovely, wonderful, whatever the hell you want to call it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Give it 2 taps dumb down if you don't like it. Like I said, just give me some feedback. That'll be cool. Or don't give me no feedback. Either or, it don't matter. But yeah, gang, I'll catch y'all on the next one.